What if I told you that the fear that holds you back today could be the same fear that sets you free tomorrow? In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to become fearless in 30 days. Let me tell you a story about a man named Jack. Jack was ordinary in every way. He worked a regular job, had a family, and lived a life that, to most, seemed comfortable. But Jack had a secret. He was terrified of taking risks. Jack wanted to start his own business, but the thought of failing consumed him. He wanted to ask that woman out on a date, but the fear of rejection kept him quiet. He had dreams that screamed at him every night, but his fear told him to stay still. One day, Jack's world changed. He attended a seminar, and he heard a man speak about something he'd never considered before. Fear is not something to avoid, it's something to embrace. Jack didn't believe it at first. It was like being told to run toward the fire, not away from it. But something inside him clicked. What if his fear wasn't a monster? What if it was just a signal telling him that he was on the verge of something incredible? That night, Jack decided to face his fear head-on. It wasn't easy. In fact, it was one of the hardest things he ever did. But step by step, Jack started to shift. Slowly, fear stopped controlling him, and he started to control it. He made decisions he'd never dreamed of making before. And in the end, Jack went on to build a successful business and create a life that many only dream of. But it wasn't luck. It wasn't magic. It was a choice to face fear. What about you? What's holding you back right now? Maybe you want to leave your job, but you're scared of the uncertainty. Maybe you want to start your own business, but the fear of failing keeps you stuck. Maybe you've got a dream, but the fear of not being good enough keeps you from taking the first step. The fear of failure, rejection, and embarrassment. It's the same fear that holds you back from stepping into your greatness. But what if you could change that? What if I told you that you could face your fears, and in 30 days, they would no longer control you? Imagine looking at the challenges ahead and feeling excitement, not dread. Imagine a life where fear doesn't have the power to stop you from doing anything you set your mind to. What would that look like? For the next 30 days, you're going to break it down. Step by step, you're going to face your fear, push through it, and start living the life you've always dreamed of. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Here's the secret. Fear is a part of being human. It's a natural response, designed to protect us. But here's the truth you need to hear. You've been letting fear make your decisions for too long. You've been letting fear choose your future, your happiness, and your success. Fear of rejection, fear of judgment, fear of failure. But here's the thing about fear. It only has power over you if you let it. We're going to take fear and transform it into a powerful tool. In the next 30 days, you're going to learn how to stop being afraid of what you can't control and start taking control of what you can. You're going to stop fearing the unknown and start embracing it. You'll learn how to take risks, make bold choices, and most importantly, trust yourself. Here's the first step to becoming fearless. Step 1, acknowledge your fear. The first step to conquering fear is understanding it. Right now, what are you afraid of? Really think about it. Is it the fear of failure? The fear of being judged? The fear of the unknown? Write it down. Acknowledge it. Because fear only has power when it's hidden in the shadows. When you bring it into the light, it becomes manageable. Step 2, reframe your thoughts. Now that you've acknowledged your fear, it's time to reframe it. Instead of seeing fear as something to avoid, start seeing it as a sign that you're on the verge of growth. Every time you feel afraid, that's your cue to step forward, not back. Fear is a signal that you're doing something that matters. Reframe your thoughts. Fear is not a roadblock. It's a stepping stone. Step 3, take small risks. You don't have to jump off the cliff tomorrow. You just need to take small steps. Start by doing something that scares you just a little bit. Maybe it's speaking up in a meeting. Maybe it's starting a conversation with someone you've been avoiding. Whatever it is, take that first step. Each small risk will build your confidence and start to diminish your fear. Step 4, trust yourself. This one is critical. The more you take risks, the more you'll realize that you're capable of handling whatever comes your way. Trust yourself. Your mind might tell you that you're not ready, but deep down, you know you are. You survived every fear you faced so far. This one will be no different. Trust yourself to handle whatever comes next. Step 5. Celebrate every victory. Every time you face your fear, no matter how small the victory, celebrate it. This is progress. You're getting stronger every day. You're training your mind to embrace fear, not run from it. And with every celebration, you'll fuel your growth and push yourself further. In the next 30 days, you're going to become the kind of person who walks through life unafraid. You're going to make bold decisions, take calculated risks, and most importantly, you'll do it all with confidence. Fear will no longer hold you back. You'll use it to propel you forward. But there's one final piece of the puzzle. The key to truly becoming fearless is understanding this. Fear will never completely disappear. It's not about eliminating fear. It's about learning how to act in spite of it. You will always face moments of fear, but now you'll know how to handle it. You'll know that fear is not the enemy. It's the fuel that powers your courage. And in 30 days, when you look back, you'll see a different person staring back at you in the mirror. A person who's faced their fears, conquered them, and become someone who isn't afraid to take that leap. So, are you ready to take that first step? Are you ready to face your fears head on and start living a life without limits? The journey begins today. I want you to make a promise to yourself. Over the next 30 days, you're going to face your fear. You're going to take those small steps, and you're going to build the courage to jump. Because once you start, there's no going back. The only way from here is forward. If you're ready to take this challenge, I want you to leave a comment below and tell me one fear you're going to face today. No matter how small, let's start this journey together. And remember, fear is not your enemy. It's your ally in disguise. You've taken a first step. You've acknowledged your fear, reframed your mindset, and even started taking small risks. But here's the thing. There's more becoming fearless than just facing small challenges. What happens when your fear grows bigger than you? What do you do when that deep, paralyzing fear creeps back in, telling you to stop, to play it safe, to retreat? This is where most people falter. They hit a wall. The fear becomes overwhelming and they freeze. But what if I told you that the most powerful weapon you have against fear isn't willpower or determination? What if I told you that the secret to conquering your biggest fears lies in embracing them fully? Let me explain. The first time you jump into something big, something life-changing, you will feel the fear, like an electric current running through you. It's a visceral experience. Your heart will race. Your palms will sweat. Your body will scream at you to stop. But the truth is, this fear is trying to tell you something important. You are on the verge of something monumental. You see, fear is not there to stop you. It's there to teach you something. Fear is a messenger. And if you learn how to read it, you can unlock its true power. In this part of our journey, I'm going to show you how to turn fear into fuel. How to make fear work for you, not against you. You'll discover the truth that most people never realize. The only way to break through fear is to lean into it. But how do you lean into fear when it feels like it's controlling you? How do you face it without falling apart? The answer lies in one powerful principle. Step 6. Accept fear as part of the process. We talked about facing small fears. Now we need to move beyond that. The first step to conquering your biggest fears is realizing that fear is a process. It doesn't disappear overnight, and it's not something you can simply wish away. Fear comes with growth, and every time you step outside your comfort zone, you will face it. But here's where it gets interesting. Fear doesn't just come when you're about to fail. It's also there when you're about to succeed. The fear you feel is not just telling you that you might fall. It's also telling you that something amazing could happen. When you start pursuing big goals, fear isn't a warning sign of danger. It's a confirmation that you're on the right path. I want you to think about a time when you face a major challenge in your life. Maybe it was asking for a promotion. Maybe it was going on a first date. Or maybe it was taking that first step into entrepreneurship. Do you remember how you felt? That nervous excitement mixed with dread? That was fear at work, pushing you to be more than you were yesterday. So, the first step to unlocking the power of fear is understanding that it's a signal. Fear means you're stepping into new territory. Fear means that you are doing something that matters. Step 7. Visualize your success. Once you understand that fear is a part of the journey, it's time to train your mind to overcome it. One of the most powerful tools to overcome fear is visualization. You may have heard about athletes or performers using visualization techniques, but here's the thing. Visualization isn't just about imagining success. It's about seeing yourself handle the fear, manage it, and still move forward. Let me ask you this. When you're afraid of something, what you imagine? Do you see failure? Do you see yourself giving up? Or do you see yourself succeeding despite the fear? When you visualize, picture not just a goal, but also the process. Visualize yourself standing at the edge of the cliff, heart racing, palms sweaty. But this time, you don't hesitate. You jump, you fly, and you succeed. When you see this in your mind, it becomes easier to bring that vision to life. In the next 30 days, practice this every day. Close your eyes and picture yourself facing your biggest fear. Don't just imagine the outcome, but also imagine the feelings, the fear, the discomfort, the unknown, and how you can embrace it. The more you visualize your success, the more it becomes real. You begin to believe it. You begin to trust yourself. Step 8, take consistent action. Visualization alone will not make you fearless. You need to take consistent action, no matter how small, every single day. The key here is progress, not perfection. You are not going to eliminate fear entirely, but you will learn to act in spite of it. You might be asking, but how do I take action when I'm scared? The trick is simple. Take one step at a time. Instead of focusing on the entire mountain you have to climb, focus on taking that first step. Focus on making progress, not on making it perfect. One of the most powerful things you can do is set daily goals that challenge you. Maybe it's sending an email to someone you've been avoiding, speaking up at a meeting, or committing to a workout routine. Whatever it is, take that first step. The more steps you take, the more momentum you build. And as you keep moving forward, you'll notice the fear begins to lose its grip. Step 9, embrace failure. Now, here's where most people give up. They face fear, take action, and fail. And that's when fear gets louder, convincing them to quit. But here's the secret to becoming fearless. Failure is not the end. It's the beginning of something greater. I want you to repeat something to yourself right now. Failure is not final. In fact, failure is your friend. Every time you fail, you learn, you grow, and you come back stronger. If you want to be fearless, you have to learn to embrace failure as part of the process. Think about the most successful people in the world. Celebrities, entrepreneurs, athletes. Do you think they never failed? Of course they did. But what sets them apart is that they didn't let failure define them. They let it teach them. In the next 30 days, I challenge you to embrace failure. Don't run from it. Celebrate it. Every time you fail, you're one step closer to success. So, here's where we stand. In the first part of this journey, we learn how to face fear. In this second part, we've learned how to embrace it, use it, and keep moving forward. And by now, you should be starting to feel something shifting within you. But I'm not going to lie to you. This is just the beginning. Fear is not something you can control overnight. But I promise you, if you keep showing up, if you keep leaning into fear, if you keep taking action, you'll become the person who is unstoppable. By now, you've already taken some huge steps toward conquering your fear. You've faced it, you've reframed it, and you've learned to take action despite it. But here's the truth. You can't outrun fear forever. The deeper we go into this journey, the more we'll uncover about the nature of fear itself. You face small challenges, you visualize success, and you've learned to embrace failure as a part of the process. But what happens when fear doesn't just show up as a one-time guest? What happens when fear stays with you, like a shadow you can't shake off? In this video, we're going to uncover a secret about fear that will change everything. Fear isn't something that ever fully goes away. It's something you learn to master, and there's a specific mindset shift that will allow you to completely change your relationship with fear. Are you ready to break through the final barriers? Fear has a sneaky way of working. It doesn't always show up in the dramatic moments when you're about to make a life-changing decision. Sometimes it's subtle, lurking in the background, try to pull you back into your comfort zone. It hides behind the small voice in your head that says, maybe you're not ready yet, maybe you should wait. This voice will always be there. But what if I told you that there's a way to make this voice work for you instead of against you? What if fear isn't a sign that you're about to fail? What if fear is actually a sign that you're about to level up? The answer lies in shifting your mindset. Step 10. Fear is not your enemy. It's your ally. Let's get this straight. Fear is not your enemy. I want you to repeat that. Fear is not your enemy. For far too long, we've been taught to fear fear itself. We've been told to avoid it, run from it, and never face it head on. But that's the exact opposite of what we should be doing. The reality is, fear is a powerful ally. It's a tool that signals you're on the verge of something great. When you feel fear, it's not a warning that you should turn back. It's a reminder that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's where growth happens. The key to mastering fear is recognizing it as a signal to act. When fear arises, instead of retreating, lean into it. Get curious about it. Ask yourself, what is this fear trying to teach me? And you'll begin to see fear for what it really is, an invitation to grow, evolve, and transform. Step 11, embrace the discomfort. One of the biggest misconceptions about overcoming fear is that you'll reach a point where fear doesn't affect you anymore. But the truth is, you're never going to reach a point where you don't feel fear. Fear is part of the human experience. It's how we respond to it that makes the difference. The secret is to embrace the discomfort. When fear strikes, don't run from it. Don't try to ignore it. Instead, welcome it. Sit with it. Learn from it. Here's a challenge for you. The next time you feel that familiar, uncomfortable wave of fear, don't try to push it away. Instead, say to yourself, this is a sign that I am growing. This is a sign that I am doing something important. Sit with that discomfort and remind yourself that this is the cost of greatness. Every moment of fear is a chance to step closer to your potential. Step 12. Reprogram your mindset with empowering beliefs. In order to truly master fear, you need to reprogram your beliefs about it. The thoughts you hold about fear shape the way you experience it. If you believe that fear is something that controls you, then that's exactly what will happen. But if you believe that fear is a signal for growth and action, then fear will no longer have power over you. To reprogram your mindset, you need to replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Here's how. Limiting belief: I am afraid of failure. If I fail, I'm not good enough. Empowering belief: failure is a stepping stone to success. Every failure brings me one step closer to my goals. Limiting belief: I'm not ready. I need more time. Empowering belief: I am always ready. I trust myself to figure it out as I go. Every time fear shows up, reframe it with an empowering belief. Replace those thoughts of doubt with thoughts of action, strength, and growth. You are capable of handling whatever comes your way. And the more you believe that, the more fear will become your ally. Step 13, take fearless action every single day. By now, you understand that fear is not something to avoid. But how do you actually take fearless action every day? The key is to make a habit of it. Fearless action is not something you'll suddenly achieve after watching this video. It's something you build over time through daily practice. The more you take action in the face of fear, the less control fear will have over you. Each action, no matter how small, is a victory. Here's the game plan. Every day, commit to taking at least one small action that scares you. It could be something as simple as speaking up in a meeting or asking someone for help. It doesn't matter how big or small the action is. What matters is that you do it every day. These small actions will accumulate, and soon you'll find that fear no longer has the power to stop you. Step 14, celebrate every moment of fearlessness. Fearless action doesn't mean you won't feel fear anymore. It means you're no longer letting it dictate your choices. Every time you take a step forward despite fear, celebrate it. The more you acknowledge your progress, the more empowered you'll feel. Celebrate the small victories. Celebrate the moments when you push through the fear and keep going. Each one of these moments is a piece of your transformation. And when you look back after 30 days, you'll realize just how far you've come. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. You've built the foundation. You've faced fear, you've leaned into it, and you've taken fearless action. But the final shift, the one that will make you unstoppable, it's about owning your fearlessness. You will no longer be someone who fears the future. You'll be someone who creates the future. You'll be someone who takes risks, embraces challenges, and steps into the unknown with confidence. Call to action. Now, it's time for you to make the choice. Do you want to stay stuck, held back by fear, or do you want to break free and become unstoppable? Drop a comment below and tell me, what is one thing you're going to do in the next 24 hours that scares you? What's your first fearless action? You've made it this far. You've learned how to face fear, embrace discomfort, and take fearless action every day. You've shifted your mindset from avoiding fear to using it as a powerful tool. But here's the truth. The journey doesn't end with just taking action. The real breakthrough happens when fear is no longer an obstacle. It becomes a part of who you are. Imagine waking up every day without the weight of fear holding you back. Imagine facing challenges head-on without hesitation, knowing that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Imagine a life where fear is no longer the thing that stops you from taking risks, but the thing that propels you forward. This is where you unlock your true potential. This is how you make fearlessness your new reality. We've covered a lot of ground, acknowledging fear, reframing your mindset, taking fearless actions, and even learning to embrace failure. But now, I want to ask you one question. What would it feel like if you could live a life where fear no longer holds any power over you? What if you could be that person who, when faced with an obstacle, doesn't back down? What if you could look fear in the face and say, I'm going to do it anyway. Watch me. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. In this final part of our journey, I'm going to show you how to integrate fearlessness into your everyday life. We're going to go deeper than just occasional acts of courage. We're going to make fearlessness a permanent part of your identity. Step 15, rewire your brain for fearlessness. The first thing you need to understand is that becoming fearless isn't a destination. It's a way of being. It's about rewiring your brain to act without hesitation, to take risks without second-guessing, and to see obstacles as opportunities. Here's the key. The more you face fear and act despite it, the more your brain starts to recognize these actions as normal. Your brain creates new neural pathways every time you push through fear, and over time, these pathways become stronger. As you keep taking courageous action, your brain will start to automatically associate challenges with excitement, not dread. So, how do you rewire your brain for fearlessness? You do it through repetition. Every day, you need to reinforce the behavior you want to see. The more you face fear and take action, the more your brain will adjust. You'll start to develop the mindset of a fearless person. This doesn't happen overnight, but if you commit to daily practice, it will become your second nature. Step 16, own your fearlessness. Make it your identity. One of the most powerful things you can do is to own the identity of a fearless person. Your identity is the lens through which you see the world. If you see yourself as someone who's afraid, you'll act accordingly. But if you see yourself as someone who is fearless, your actions will align with that belief. Here's an exercise every morning. Look in the mirror and say to yourself, I am a fearless person. I handle challenges with confidence and courage. Fear does not control me. I control my actions. This might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to speaking positively about yourself. But with time, this positive reinforcement will begin to reshape your identity. You'll start to believe it. You'll start to act on it. Step 17, build a fearless routine. Fearlessness isn't something you can switch on and off. It needs to become a part of your daily life. And the best way to do that is by building a routine that supports your fearlessness. Think about the habits you've built so far. How many of them involve overcoming fear? What do you do every day to push yourself beyond your comfort zone? Whether it's waking up earlier to get a head start on your day, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator, these little daily actions are the foundation of your fearless routine. Here's the formula. Fearless action plus consistent practice equals fearless living. Your routine doesn't have to be extreme. It doesn't have to involve skydiving or quitting your job, but it does need to include daily steps that challenge you. Whether it's asking for a promotion, having a difficult conversation, or starting a new project, every action you take that scares you builds your fearlessness muscle. Step 18, surround yourself with fearless people. The people you surround yourself with can either lift you up or hold you back. If you want to become fearless, It's crucial that you align yourself with people who encourage bravery, not those who feed into your doubts and fears. Look at your current circle. Are they encouraging you to grow? Are they supporting you in your pursuit of fearlessness? Or are they holding you back with their own fears and limitations? If you want to keep growing, seek out people who push you to be your best, challenge you to take risks, and share the same values of courage and action. Join communities, find mentors, and build relationships with people who inspire you to take that next step, even when fear is present. Step 19, learn to let go of perfection. Fear thrives in perfectionism. It tells you that you have to be flawless, that you need everything to be in perfect order before you take action. But this is a lie. Fear of imperfection is just another form of fear that holds you back. The truth is, perfectionism is paralyzing. It's a trap. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of not good enough and maybe later. If you want to become fearless, you have to let go of the need for perfection. Instead, focus on progress. Take imperfect action. Celebrate small wins, even if things aren't perfect. You'll never achieve greatness by waiting for everything to be perfect. Instead, embrace the messiness of life and keep moving forward. Each small step will lead you to success. So here we are. You've faced fear. You've learned to embrace it, reframe it, and take fearless action. You've shifted your mindset, and you built a routine that supports your growth. But now, you're ready to go further. Fearlessness is no longer a goal. It's who you are. This is the moment when you stop allowing fear to control your life. You take ownership. You create the life you want to live, not the one dictated by fear. Fearlessness is not something that happens to you. It's something you create. It's a choice, an attitude, and a mindset. It's a way of living, breathing, and moving through the world. And when you adopt this new way of being, nothing will be able to stop you. So what's your next fearless step? What's the one action you're going to take right now to continue this journey? Drop a comment below and share with me. What is one thing you're going to do today to make fearlessness a part of your life? Remember, fear is no longer your obstacle. It's your ally. So take the leap. Take that next step. Because the only way to grow is to act in the face of fear. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter in your life. A chapter where fear no longer holds any power over you. Where every challenge is an opportunity and every obstacle is a stepping stone.